Hey guys, it's Epiclifestory here, and I have a new how-to video for you. And it's going to be on the buffer that I made a little while ago. So, this is what it's going to look like as the finished product. Obviously not on the train tracks, but it's going to look like this. And I'll be building it all in this one video, but I'll be doing it in two separate parts. I'll be doing it as the top bit first, the bottom part first, this section, and then I'll be doing this part second. So, let's get right into it. Hey guys, so these are the pieces you're going to need for the bottom section of the buffer. You're going to need 2 of these 2x4 flat pieces. Alternatively, you can use one 4x4, like those two put together, but I didn't have one, or I couldn't find one. You need one 1x4 flat. You need 2 black grills, 2 smooth pieces like that, one of these pieces, preferably that color. It doesn't really matter by that piece though, you can't really see it that much. So I know they're kind of hard to find, but try and find one. One of these 2x4 angles, one of these longer 2x3 angles, so that's a 3, not a 2 like that one, and 2 of these, those 1x3 angle bricks. So let's get straight into building it. Okay, so first of all, you're going to take your 2 2x4s or your 1 4x4, and you're going to place them like that, or if you have one, and then you're going to place that right on top, right like that. So it makes a 4x5 kind of brick. Then you take that piece, stick it right there on the front. Next, you're going to take these pieces, and obviously you have 2, and you put one there and one there. So that's what you should be having right now, something like that. Okay. Then you put, this just makes it look nicer, you put this piece inside like that. So that's what you should be looking like right now, what it should be looking like. Once you got that, you take your 2 smooth bricks, put one there, and one there, like so. Then you take your 2 grill pieces, put that there, and that one there. Last of all, take that piece, stick it right there. And that is the base for your buffer. Okay, now onto the top part. Okay guys, so here's the piece list for the top section of the buffer. Keep in mind that all of the technique pieces don't really need to be in the color they are shown here. These are just the colors that I had them in. So I'll start off here. You've got these. I'll just use this piece to measure. These are 5 long, I believe. Yes, they're 5 stud long axle bricks. So you need 2 of those. You need 1 4 stud long axle brick with 4 studs. 2 of those pieces, 2 of those, 2 of these, 1 of these. These are kind of hard to find sometimes, but you can use other pieces similar to it if you follow along in the tutorial. 1 of those red studs, piece like that, they're pretty common to find. An Erling, preferably in black. 1 of these pieces, it does need to have holes in it. It is a 2x6 piece with holes in it. 2 of those pieces, like 2x1s. Forgot what these pieces are called, but they're like 2 studs on the bottom, 1 on the top. 1 of these pieces, rubber bands. I'm using like Lego rubber bands from the old Bionicles, but you can use any rubber bands. try to use, if you're using thin rubber bands, use 2 of them so that it's a little bit stronger, it's got a bit more resistance. So if you have 2, use 2. Got 2 of these pieces. These are going to be the actual buffers, so make sure they're in black, or if you're going to make the whole buffer in gray, make sure they're in gray. And then 2 of these pieces. They're pretty easy to find too if you have a lot of Star Wars sets. And 3 of these pins. Okay, so you're going to need 3 of them. Okay guys, so that's all the pieces you're going to need. Now onto the building. Okay guys, onto the building of the top section. So first you're going to need to take this piece here. That's the 2x6 with holes in it. And you're going to need to grab 1 of these pieces. Okay, so first just put that on like that. Just like that on the corner. It's not that hard. Okay, then you're going to want to take the other one, because the buffer's going to have to be 7 wide to match up properly with the train's buffer. So you put that in like that, and that should go well. So it's got to hang off like that, and then you grab one of your 1x2 pieces and stick it on the bit that was hanging out, and then you use that piece to sort of lock it in place. And on top of that, you can place the warning light. Actually, you can place it on the front or the back. I prefer it to be on the back. Just looks better, I think. Like that. And then you put that red stud on top like that. So that's what you should have so far. So that's pretty much the basics of the brick built section of it. Okay, then you're going to want to take this piece and grab 2 of these gray or whatever color, but these stud things, and push them in like that. And on the front of those, you're going to want to stick that brick like that. So that's what it should wind up looking like. There are other bricks that do that, like that have studs that are sticking out. You can use them if you want, but I just use that because it seems to hold it a little bit better, I think. And then you're going to want to stick these 2 studs on the top, are going to want to go in those holes in the center, like that. Oops, I didn't get it in there properly. Like that. And push them in really hard. They hold really well in there like that. And so now you've got it looking like that. And this is where you're going to attach the rubber bands to, around that piece there. Okay, next you're going to want to grab 2 of these pieces, these gray ones, 2 of them, and 2 of these pieces. So you're going to want to stick them on the end like that. So that make sure that my camera's not working very well today. I don't know why. The bit with the bumps is on the outside. So when you're looking at the piece, it's a bit better. You can kind of see it. You want to make sure that the bit that has the indentations is on the outside of that, because then this piece connects directly onto that, so it'll just sit on there like that. And you're gonna want to do that for the other piece as well, just like that. So once you got 2 of them, you can stick them through the holes, just like that. And you've got those buffers. Okay, now you're gonna want to build the back section. So you got this piece, one of these pieces, and the black 4 wide that I showed you before. And you stick on that piece, one of those pieces, and you put on this piece, another one of those thin pieces, then another one of those pieces. Make sure that they're all aligned like this, so that these pieces are pointing towards you like that. That one's pointing down. And then you're going to want to take this piece and stick it in the bottom of there. Just like that. So it sticks out like that. Okay. And then we attach that to the back. Like that. Make sure that the piece is sticking down. And just attach it so it's just hanging over the back. Like that. So don't push it all the way up. Just push it like that so it can move like that. Then we'll use that later when we attach it, but you put the rubber bands over this piece here like that, and then over the back we're going to go under here, up and over, and that's why that piece is there, because it holds the rubber band in place, keeps it from slipping, and now it's got some tension there. And you can line the rubber bands up over that little groove there, so they're kind of helpful, so it holds it in place. And then just to make sure that the rubber bands don't slip over that piece, you can use your 1x2 that you had to stick it on that piece on the bottom. And that is the top section of your buffer. Okay guys, so once you've finished your 2 sections, you get to connect them, and it's not that hard. You just put those 2 studs onto that piece at the bottom, just like so. That's what it looks like, and it looks pretty cool. And because it is a 5 long, the base is 5 long, it fits very well onto the last 1.5 ties of a railroad section. So it fits very well. And you can customize it a bit, or you can just add some things around it just to make it look cooler, like some yellow grills, so when the train driver is looking out his window he can see where the buffer is. And I don't know what that is, but it looks kind of cool, so I'll just stick that there. And it works really well because it's a 7 wide, not an 8 or a 6. So that's pretty much just the best that I could do. If anyone could do any better, go ahead and make a video and post it as a video response, or just tell me about a video, and I'd love to see it, because I'd love to improve my design. And I've got a big shout out for Firemaster1 Able, I think that's what his name is, or Firemaster1able, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but he kind of got me to do this video, and his channel is going to be more focused on Legos, I think, from now on. And apparently he's going to get a new camera or fix it or something, because his videos have been kind of narrow in the past for some reason, because he filmed it on an iPod Touch. But you can fix that somehow, I'm not sure. But he's going to do that, and he's going to be making some good videos, so check out his channel right here. Just click and go to his channel. And also, I'm going to be getting a whole lot of Lego in America in about 2 weeks, so I might make a video just to like tell you guys what I'm going to get, because I'm going to be making a lot of reviews and things like that, because I'm gonna get like a few $100s worth of Lego in America. So thanks for watching my video, guys, and be sure to look out for that next video that I was talking about. Epiclifestory out.